In today's video, we are continuing with distribution, but we're specifically looking at having to distribute when the leading number is now negative. So in our fifth example, we are giving a negative 6 with multiplication to both the 3 and the minus 8n in the parentheses. So that means we're going to be doing negative 6 times 3, and we're going to be doing negative 6 times negative 8n. Let's run this multiplication. Negative 6 times 3, different signs, means we're going to have a negative value, and that is 18. Then we have negative 6 times negative 8n. Both of these are negative. And when we multiply two things that have the same sign, we get a positive result. So we will have a plus sign here. And now we multiply. 6 times 8 is 48, and the n is brought along. For number 6, we are multiplying the negative 2 with both the negative 5a, and we're multiplying the negative 2 with the negative 4. Now you may be wondering, why am I putting the second negative 2 in parentheses but not the first one? It's because of the plus sign that I'm putting in between when I say and. Anytime I have two symbols right next to one another, I'm going to want to use parentheses to keep them separate so I don't get confused with what's what. So the parentheses here on this second negative 2 are just so I remember that it is in fact a negative 2. Now our multiplication. Negative 2 times negative 5a. Double negative. So we're going to have a positive value. 2 times 5 is 10 with the a. For the second half, we have again a negative times a negative, which means we have a positive, and 2 times 4 is 8. In number 7, we have to distribute the negative 9 to both k and negative 2. That means we have to do negative 9 times k, and we have to do negative 9 times negative 2. Negative 9 times k is just negative 9k. Anytime we have a number times just a variable, all we have to do is put them together. Second half of this problem, we have negative 9 times negative 2. Double negative means we have a positive value, and 9 times 2 is 18. Last example for today, we are taking a negative 2 and distributing it to a negative 6a minus 6. So we have our negative 2 being given to negative 6a with multiplication, and we have our negative 2 being given to a negative 6 with multiplication. And as before, double negative in the first half means we have a positive value, and 2 times 6a is 12a. We also have a double negative on the back end of this problem, so it will be another plus, and 2 times 6 is 12.